MarcinT's Saturn WAD is 7 maps for Doom 2. I am on map 6? Yes, I played 5. Okay. Oh, look at that. That's nice. Map 6. 167, 46, and 9, huh? Gotta say, MarcinT really did use pretty much a lot of my favorite musics from the original Doom soundtracks in this WAD. Previous one was the Perfect Hatred music, as I have always used to call it. And who doesn't love this one? I have an interesting start with all the monsters facing away. Where did that open? Something down here? Maybe that door? Definitely a very, that's kind of cool. A very symmetric start here. These lights are over here, but other than that, it's like completely symmetric. Alright, Mr. Baron. Honestly, MarcinT's this Saturn WAD, in a lot of instances, reminds me of my own mapping, which I guess I would summarize thus: it's a decent layouts. Sometimes, a lot of the times, sometimes they get a little choppy. Like here's a room, now next room, now next room, now next room, but for the most part, decent layouts, sometimes a little lacking in detail. But then just the enemy placement is kind of amateur, you know? I mean, this Baron is going to do no damage to anybody. You give me a super shotgun, you give me a chain gun, doesn't matter. You give me anything and this much space and no other monsters, the Baron's not doing anything. But it's like, yeah, but it's kind of cool design. I mean, look, you got the nice gray out here and little pathway down here. Huh. Not seem like a jump I should be able to make. Is that blue door? So this is blue door, huh? Alright. So yeah, here again, we've seen this a lot of times already. You come out here and it's like, oh wow, this is a nice little hub, courthouse, whatever. I got multiple ways. I got 3 different ways I can go. Oh no, 2 different ways I can go. That's the blue door. Oh wait, can't open this one either. So you're down to 1 way to go. The sun is inconsistent already, you can tell in this map. Because this is shaded, which would suggest the sun's coming from an angle from this direction. Which means there's no reason that this should be shaded. This right here suggests the sun is directly overhead and coming down. So you've got inconsistent shading going on. Oh, there it is. That's what I climbed up. Okay. I was very confused about that. Alright, anyway, let's go. What? What's this? That looks like a... That should be a secret. Some door open somewhere. Oh, there's my blue key right away. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, not enough shells for that. Oh, there's lots of khaki enemies. Oh, I can't get back up there, can I guess it doesn't matter if I get hit, because there's a Berserk and a Megasphere out here, like, my goodness. Should have punched them all out with the Berserk, is what I should have done, save the ammo. Oh, I can't get that yet. Huh. So I don't get a secret for that. Okay. Oh well. Alright. I feel, yeah, that was kind of too fast. I don't know. This is gonna be a long map, isn't it? 167 kills, and you see a blue door there, and you think, oh, you might go down through here and end up looping around this way. Oh, hello. Oh, where'd they come from? Oh, okay. So yeah, you see the blue door here and you think, maybe I'll go that way, come out of here with the blue key and I'll be right here. But no, it's just, boom, right there. There it is, right there. Alright. Oh crap. There's a lot of switches on doors. So yeah, this hallway, I mean, it looks cool. It's nice. It's got some lighting here. Little area up here, but yeah, just the combat, a straight line. You just shoot and you're fine. Okay, we got a little bit of craziness out here. See the water's misaligned right there. You shoot the cacodemons. Come on now. Oh, I'm running out of ammo here. That was a teleporter, huh? It's weird. Nothing worse than missing point blank super shotgun on a chain gunner. Is there a fatty? Oh, there's a revenant. Well, we've come a long way from the Soul Sphere. Oh, I see. It's a boat. Oh, did it again. So I like the idea here that you can hop down and explore this whole watery area with a huge waterfall and everything. The only thing I don't like is that there's really no reason to. You don't really get anything out of doing this. In my case, I just got beat up a little bit, but there's, you know, you don't have to do it. There's no good items down here. There's really no reason to do this. And then obviously the layout here, or not the layout, but the look. You know, you got exactly one texture for this entire thing and one height for this entire thing. That's really not enough to, I mean, the geometry being kind of random isn't really enough to make this not look boring. You need to have at least some different heights going on, preferably even some different textures. A little bit of that in there. Some of the brown ash wall or something with this on top of it. I don't know, anything. Alright. Oh yeah. You. Barons are kind of hard to use well. They haven't really been used well at all in this WOD. We have some rockets. It's possible I missed a plasma gun already, but we'll see. Now this I do like. I like this whole idea of this bridge across this water with these little towers with the commandos. I thought that was pretty good. This fight here was pretty fun actually, dealing with commandos and the guys on this side and the people on the bridge and everything. I like this. I like the way it looks. I like the way it's set up. Just going all the way down there for nothing, kind of pointless. These are misaligned, and they're a different texture. Oh, are they the outside texture? Yeah, but they're misaligned. Okay. Alright then, moving on. Yeah, we'll go ahead and save here as well. Alright. Into here we go. Medikit right in front of me when I have 99. A lot of people really, really hate that. I don't really, really hate it, but I don't prefer it either, obviously. Is this a puzzle? No, just a double. I don't know, that's a lot of switches for whatever it does. Which appears to be... I don't know. Is there more to explore over here? Oh no, that's just... do I have to backtrack now? Is that what's going on? Oh yeah, there's a door way back here. Is that open now? See, yeah. That's the kind of progression that you need to avoid. I'm way in here, and I flipped... Well, I flipped 6 total switches, and all that gets me that I can tell is this. Now I can come in this door. Oh, it's kind of a nice little surprise. Good for ammo too. Map's a little bit low on ammo. Nothing too bad, you do get a berserk. Okay. Yeah, so many doors on switches, why can't I just open this door? There's my plasma gun. Yeah, too easy. I mean, you got a door that wide and this is how far back I can retreat. If just by pressing backwards. Oh, that's kind of clever though. I did not see them right away, and they could have done some serious damage. We got A and B, huh? Let's see what that's about. All right, these are usually just lifts, which is a little strange, but I'm assuming I can't open that. Oh, I can. Oh, but I can't get through. No ammo. let's do B first. Maybe I'm supposed to do A first. Okay, that really looked like it should have been a red switch. I'm glad I tried it. So what we got here? The prison. All the dead Marines and little drainage area. I'd rather see that all on one switch, be a little less tedious. Here you can use a different texture for this. First of all, it's misaligned. Secondly, this kind of clashes with that, so a door stop or a door track. I may have mentioned before, but the floors button up to each other without a height change sometimes doesn't look great. Sometimes it can look fine, especially if you have it right on the little seam. Like if it was right on that seam, that would look better. I usually do a height change, especially if it's not a high combat zone. Anything in here? It's just dark. Yeah, there's no sense of hitting a switch to go into empty rooms. Especially so many of them. I wish there was just one or two switches, maybe one for each side instead of all of that. Alright, so can I get through here now? No. Oh, did I not try that before? Oh, we gotta start using the plasma. I got too much of it. Really thought that was a secret. Oh wow, we got lots of letters. On there. I wonder if you could glide through there. Yeah, so you probably gotta make these a little closer together, otherwise you can cheese that entire thing. I did take a little damage, but yeah, this is a little better. Still pretty easy to cheese it a little bit. Not that I need to, they're just imps. Alright, I'm not sure what I do. Oh, there's the yellow door way back there. So yeah, once again, the progression's kind of odd. I gotta go way back here to the yellow door. This will maybe get me the red key eventually. Let's go ahead and save here. Okay, A, B, C, D, E, F. Alright. So each one of these switches opens a bar. Is that what's going on? Oh, I need that Mega Sphere, man. Yeah, it's just way too many switches to have to press when that could just be one for each letter. That's kind of interesting. Come on, so many fake out secrets. He always has tons of secrets and I never find them. Alright, I wasn't done in here, was I? Why is that one different? Oh, that one's different too. Still can't get in there. These are open now. Yeah, there's just nothing in any of these. It's kind of boring. I feel like there's gotta be a secret in one of them. This one's lit up. Oh, there's a red key there. Alright. So yeah, the back and forth is just kind of odd. Oh, these are... Ooh. There we go. Oh my goodness. That's quite the secret. I don't know if you need that many backpacks. And I'll bet I know what door that opens. Wait, which door did I think that opened? I don't know. Why do I even need a PFG? Okay, so there are way too many switches in this map. I do appreciate the progression being kind of non-linear and even a little bit puzzle-ish. How many are there? 4? Oh, I gotta do better than that. Alright. 80 cells for 4 Hell Knights. It's not too bad. Okay, is this finally open now? No, I've already... This is the one we need to get open at some point. Right? Is there anything way back here I have not done yet? I don't think so. Grab the Megasphere. I think I've done everything up here. I think you just open them all up and that was it. Yeah, that's the one we gotta get open. I haven't really been paying attention to the letters. They probably mean more than I'm attaching to them. Oh, I haven't gone in here yet. Oh, these are all doors that open on switches, huh? Oh, an archvile. That's gonna be hard to move. I actually don't mind the 2 different stones together, not marking a secret. Okay, now is that door finally open? Wait, where is that door? Right here? better save some plasma for the barons. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, I can do it. Alright, am I done here? Pretty close. I have to fight a Saturn or something? Oh, there he goes. Alright, let's save before we die. Alright. Somewhat challenging encounter. Oh, and then you get all that for him? My goodness. Oh, you only get one? That's kind of cool. Oh no, they come down again. No. Okay. Alright, there's prison. Well, yeah. And it's got some decent design to it as far as visual look. The actual flow of the map could use some work because there's so many switches and kind of odd backtracking. Yeah, I don't know. It's a little bit puzzle-ish, so I don't hate it, but some of the backtracking and switch hunting. It's not really hunting, but just so many switches, and you need to open like 4 or 5 doors at one point that are all right in front of each other. Just kind of weird. It doesn't help that there's not really a tough moment in the fight at all. I mean, besides fighting a cyber demon from close range, you don't realize. I mean, if you survive for like 10 seconds, you get an invulnerability, and you've clearly got a BFG, so there's zero threat once those corners come down. But even before that, that's by far the most challenging thing to deal with. Couple Revenant situations, but you know, the spiders are never really placed where they're going to be any threat to you. The barons, same thing. The best fight was definitely crossing the bridge, dealing with the chain gunners and the cacodemons above the water. That I found was pretty fun, but unfortunately most of the combat is just kind of way too simple and way too easy. You know, as a general rule, I'm not a great player, and you know, I have no problem with this on ultraviolence at all. So you could use just some consideration to the monster placement, thinking more about traps and just more meaningful dynamic encounters in general. Alright, that's map 6 out of 7 of Saturn.